Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ba'd. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining us for lesson number 13. Before we get into today's lesson, I want to go back and review some of the vowels that we have already taken and that we have already learned. If you recall, we took the alif vowel, we took the ya vowel, and today we will be learning about the waw vowel, right? Let's go over the conditions really quick. There is a universal condition, right, between all of the vowels, and that is that they all have sukoon. And this is something that needs to happen in order for these three letters to be vowels. Remember, the alif also has to lose the hamza. What's the second condition for each? Well, we want to choose the haraka that sounds the closest to each letter. And so remember, the harakat that we took were fatha, kasra, and dhamma. We learned that the fatha sounds closer to alif. So alif needs to have sukoon. The letter before it, whatever that letter may be, has to have a fatha. That's how you get the long alif sound. The ya has sukoon. The letter before it will have a kasra, because the kasra is the haraka that sounds closest to the ya. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn that waw also needs to have sukoon, and the letter before it will take the final remaining haraka, which is the dhamma, and that's because it is the haraka that sounds closest to the waw. Also, I want you to remember that sometimes you will not see a sukoon. If there is no symbol on these vowels, then by default, what does that mean? That it has a sukoon. And then there's that final symbol. It's also a sukoon. We refer to it as, it looks like a jim. Well, I meant that it looked like just the head of the jim. I should have used the letter ha instead, because ha has no dot. But this is also an indication that the letter has sukoon. Hopefully that would clear up some of the confusion that may have happened. And, oh yeah, subhanAllah, one final thing. Remember, yeah, sometimes it won't have a dot. It doesn't have its two dots. And if that's the case, it's still pronounced as a vowel as well. Now we can begin with today's lesson. We're going to start with alif, right? So we're going to have an alif with a dhamma. The letter before or after it is going to be the vowel, and it's going to have a sukoon. We'll go through all the letters, and after that, we'll go through these sets. Bismillah, let's begin. Oo, boo, tu, thu, ju, hu, khu, do, thu, ru, zu, su, shu, su, du, tu, dhu, u, ghu, fu, qu, ku, lu, mu, nu, wu, hu, you. Very good. Just a quick reminder. Remember the letter ra. We told you sometimes it's light, sometimes it's bold. We learned that when it has a fatha, it's bold. We also learned that when it has a kasra, it is light. And again, when it has a dhamma, it is also bold. So remember that when you pronounce the ra, even if there's a vowel after it, you'll make the ra bold, but you won't make the waw bold. Ru. So you're going to have to transition from bold to light. Inshallah, in the next video, we will practice set 1 and 2. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.